Hi students, good morning. I hope you all are fine. I hope you all completed your last day's homeworks also. Okay, welcome to today's business mathematics class. So we are learning now algebra. That's our second chapter. So in your last class you have learned some permutation. Is it right? That is permutation for repeated, permutation for non-repeated and for distinct. Is it right? So only one section is left there. So let us start it today. So the heading is circular permutation. So first you need to know the formula in circular permutation. That's only very important. There is one note in your book, that is, if clockwise and anti-clockwise circular permutations are considered as same, then you are considering both clockwise and anti-clockwise. So you know, is it right, how the clock will move? Yes, that one you know, that's the clockwise. Anti-clockwise means that's the reverse, is it right? So both are considered to be same means we will use the formula. There is one formula, n minus 1 the whole factorial by 2. So using this formula we are going to do the problems here. Understand? That's all. So let's move to the question. Example 2.22. In how many ways 8 students can be arranged? In how many ways 8 students can be arranged? The answer is the in a line, another one is along a circle. Okay, so how you are going to arrange, that is, in how many ways 8 students can be arranged. In a line also you need to find, along a circle also you need to find. Okay, so number of permutations of 8 students along a line. So along a line means we are going to use just NPR, understand? So along a circle means we are going to use our formula. Here, listen here very carefully. In a line along a circle, is it right? But here one formula I taught you. This is not a formula for along a circle. What I said, both clockwise and anti-clockwise are identical. Both are identical means only we will use this formula. Okay. Along a circle means in your book there is one formula. In general, circular permutation of n different things taken all at a time is equal to n minus 1 factorial. That also you take to your note. Okay. So I think page number is differ in your book. 1.25 section circular permutation, you put the heading. Afterwards you need to copy this line first, that is one note is there. Okay, there is one note, above the note there is one line, circular permutation of n different things taken all at a time is equal to n minus 1 factorial. That line you take it. Afterwards note you need to take. Afterwards this example you can write it. Understand, students? Okay. So solution. First we need to find number of permutations of 8 students along a line. Okay, along a line. So line means NPR, that's the formula. So here along a line means both also 8, is it right? So 8P8 you will get. So what's the value for 8P8 means 8 factorial. Okay, then next what will you do? Number of permutation of 8 students along a, in a line along a circle. So along a circle means what's the formula is it? N minus 1 factorial. What is n value? 8 minus 1 factorial, that's equal to 7 factorial. Got it? Okay, this much only, very easy. Okay, you can go through. Let's move to the next question. Next problem. Example 2.23. In how many ways 10 identical keys can be arranged in a ring? Listen the question very carefully. In how many ways 10 identical keys can be arranged in a ring? Here one word is there. What's the word? Identical keys. So both are clockwise and anti-clockwise are see. Okay, that's the meaning. So in how many ways 10 identical keys can be arranged in a ring? So now you know what's the formula we'll use here. You got one idea, yes? So we'll use the formula there. So since we need to write one line there, that is since what they gave, since keys are identical both clockwise and anti-clockwise circular permutation are same. Okay, since keys are identical, both clockwise and anti-clockwise circular permutation are same. Okay, so how will you find the permutation? Now only I taught the formula for you. The number of permutation is, what's the formula? N minus 1 the whole factorial by 2. That's equal to, what's the n value? Here 10, is it right? So 10 minus 1 the whole factorial by 2. That's equal to how much we'll get? 9 factorial divided by 2. If you can find the 9 factorial value and divide by 2 and write the answer. Otherwise you can leave it this. Okay? Okay. Next one question is very important. 2 mark as well as 3 mark they will ask. But you will confuse something when you are seeing this. So please students listen very carefully. So it is very important. In example one question is there. Then in exercise one question is there. That one you need to work out. So now you listen very carefully. How we will find the rank of a word in dictionary? Okay, so this is new for you, is it right? So how we will find the rank of, you can find the rank of any word in the dictionary. Okay, you can find any word. Okay, in your book they gave an example rank. They are going to find the rank of the word rank in the dictionary. In exercise then one question is there, find the rank of the word chat in the dictionary. Okay, that one you need to work out. Now I will taught you this example problem. Understand? Okay, so let's do find the rank of the word rank, capital letter, okay, R-A-N-K in dictionary. Okay, what's the question? Find the rank of the word rank in the dictionary. You want to be very careful. Listen here very carefully. Otherwise you won't understand. So we need to find the word of the rank of the word rank. Is it right? So I am writing the given word first. What's the given word? Given word is R-A-N-K, rank. Is it right? So first you need to change this arrange this word in a alphabetical order. Okay, here how many letters are there? How many letters? Number of letters in the word is 4 letters. Is it right? 4 letters. So maximum there is a chance of 4 factorial, correct? Okay, so next we are going to arrange this in a alphabetical order. Okay, the letters of the word rank in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order are arranged in alphabetical order. Rank we need to arrange in alphabetical order. Okay, what letter will come first? A, B, C, D. Is it right? A will come first. Next A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Next then N. Next. Is it right? Okay, last letter R. Now I arranged this rank word in a alphabetical order. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, listen here students, listen here very carefully. I wrote the given word first rank, very important, 3 mark, maybe 2 mark also they will use to ask. Okay, so very important, so don't leave that. Given, now if you are understand it will be easy for you. Okay, there is no calculation in that. Okay, so given word is rank, number of letters in the word is 4. Okay, that is not 4. By using the 4 letters you can form so many words, is it right? So that and all you have learned in the previous section. The letters of the word rank in alphabetical order. Now I arranged. Okay, now what we are going to do is, first we will see the keyword. So this is a keyword here. Okay, this is a keyword, keep it in mind. This is a keyword, that is given given word, that's a keyword. Okay, so keyword is first keyword is R. So first keyword is R. Okay, so first you need to see that R alone. Okay, for that now I am writing first number of word starts with A. You need to see the alphabetical order. In the alphabetical order, what's the first letter? A. So I am writing the number of word start with A. Okay, so start with A means at once you need to see the keyword. Okay, now here I wrote here A, is it right? Number of words start with A, but the keyword, first keyword, what's the first keyword? R. If this A is same as this first keyword, you need to cancel. Okay, here you won't cancel. Why? Here the first letter is A, is it right? But here the keyword is R. So at once you need to open one bracket. If I took A here, how many letters are balanced? 1, 2, 3 letters are balanced. So here A I took. So what are the 3 letters balanced? K, N, R. So K, N, R. So how many factorial you will get here? 3 factorial. Understand? Then next one, what will you do? Number of word start with, what's the next letter? K. Okay, so K means at once you check here keyword. K I took. What's the keyword? R, is it right? So here at once it is not same means you need to open one bracket. Okay, so here K, here R is there, so it is not at all matching. So what did he do next? So K I took here. So what are the balance letters here? A, N, R. So you need to put 3 dots and write there A, N, R. So how many factorial? 3 factorial. Okay, that next one. Number of word start with, what's the next letter? N. At once you see the keyword N is there. Here what's the keyword? R. So it's not matching. So how many letters will be the balance apart from N? A must be there. Next K must be there. R must be there. So how many letters? 3 factorial. Understand? Then one more letter balance. So next what will you write? Number of word start with next letter R. Okay, at once you see the keyword. Here I took R, is it right? Whether both are matching? Yes. So at once what will happen? This R and this R will get cancelled. Got it, children? Okay, so if it get cancelled, you need to move to the next letter. Okay, so what's the next letter? What's the next letter? Alphabetical order you need to see again. Okay, so now I cancelled R and R. So next in this A, K, N, 3 letters are balanced. What is the next order in the alphabetical order? A, is it right? So you need to write this A here. At once you see the keyword. So now I took A here. Whether next keyword is A? Yes. So this A and this A will get cancelled. Okay. Next you need to see the next letter in the alphabetical order. K, N is there. So what's the next alphabetical order? K, is it right? At once K I took means you see the keyword here. What's the keyword? N. So it won't get cancelled, is it right? So what's the only one letter balance apart from R, A, K? N alone, is it right? N alone, it's the balance. So 1 factorial. Okay. So got it? Here you no need to put the bracket. Understand? So next. Number of word start with that is R, A, K you took, is it right? That is R, A, N is there, R-A-N-K, is it right? So when you are taking, now I took R-A-K completed, is it right? So R-A-K also I have completed. So only one letter is balanced. So for that I will find. So R-A-N-K means, so what will happen? Is there any letters balance? No. So everything will get cancelled. So we will get 0 factor. Now we can find the rank of the word. That is rank of the word rank in dictionary is, what's the value for 3 factorial? 3 factorial means 3 into 2 divided by 2 into, sorry, by 3 factorial, is it right? So 3 into 2. Here next means 3 into 2. Next means 3 into 2. 1 factorial means 1. 0 factorial, what's the value? I taught already in one note. 1. Okay. So you need to add all the words. That is, how much you will get? 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1. So what's the answer? 18 plus 2, 20 is the answer. Got it? Don't forget, very very important. So whenever you are getting time, take your dictionary. You can choose many words from the dictionary and you can work out and you can practice. The reason is this problem is very very important. You will get one question from this section compulsorily. Okay. So one exercise problem chat is there. That one you need to do. I hope you got some idea. If you are practicing one more time, you will get some idea. Okay. So you need to arrange the given word in the alphabetical order first. That's the first duty. Afterwards, using the alphabetical order one by one, you need to see. Then if this word and the keyword first letter is same, it will cancel. That's the only thing. Okay. So factorial, afterwards you need to add this. Understand, children? Okay. So one problem is your homework today. That is in exercise. 6th problem is your homework. Okay. Exercise 2.3. Now itself take down the homework. 6th problem is your homework. Okay. 6th problem is your homework. You need to do. Understand? 6th problem is your homework. Got it? Okay. So now we will move to the exercise question. Exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3. Problem number 1. If NP4 equal to 12 into NP2, find N. What's the question? If NP4 equal to 12 into NP2, find N. Okay. So first I am writing the given solution. Given NP4 equal to 12 into NP2, which implies, what's the formula for NPR? I have taught you that previous class. N factorial divided by N minus R the whole factorial. We'll use here. Okay. So NP4 means what will happen? N factorial divided by N minus, in the place of R, what's there? N minus 4 the whole factorial equal to 12 into N factorial divided by N minus 2 the whole factorial. Got it? Okay. So next what will happen? This N factorial and N factorial both also get cancelled. So what's the balance? 1 by N minus 4 the whole factorial equal to 12 divided by N minus 2 the whole factorial. Okay. So that is equal to, we can, which implies we can make this in the form of N minus 4 factorial. How will you make? You know, is it right? Already I taught you. So in the way of, if you can write in the form of N minus 4 factorial. So 1 by N minus 4 factorial equal to, how will you write it in the form of N minus 4 factorial? N minus 2 into N minus 3 into N minus 4 factorial. Understand? Then only both the terms you can cancel and you can simplify. Okay. So N minus 2 the factorial. If you need N minus 5 the factorial, you can write. Okay. So N minus 2, N minus 3, N minus 4, N minus 5, N minus 6, like that it will be going. So this and this term will get cancelled. So what's the balance? 1 is equal to 12 divided by N minus 2 into N minus 3. Now we cross multiply. So N minus 2 into N minus 3 equal to 12. Okay, now multiply inside. So what's the value we'll get? N square minus 3n minus 2n plus 6 is equal to 12. So which implies n square minus 5n plus 6, bring this to this side, minus 12 equal to 0. So n square minus 5n minus 6 is equal to 0. Now you factorize minus 6, multiplication factor minus 6, adding factor minus 5. So minus 3, okay, sorry, 1 and 5, check it, sorry, 1 and 6, check it, minus, whether it's correct, minus 6, minus 5. Okay, so what are the factors? N plus 1 is one factor, n minus 6 is one factor. So n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to 6. Okay, so this n value means number of, okay, so this n equal to minus 1 is not possible, negative value is not possible. So what's the only n value? N equal to 6. Got it? Okay, very easy, is it right? So what will you do? First I wrote the given. Next what will you do? np4. np4 means n factorial divided by n minus 4 the whole factorial equal to 12 into n factorial divided by n minus 2 factorial. Next we cancel this n factorial and n factorial. Then I need to write this n minus 4 factorial is there. So you can't change, this is in the form of n minus 2 factorial. Okay, so I am changing this as n minus 4 factorial. Both the terms I cancel and cross multiply. We will get one quadratic equation. From that quadratic equation, if I am solving, I got the two factors. Negative value is not possible. Only possible positive value is possible. So n is equal to 6. Got it? Let's move to the next question. In how many ways 5 boys and 3 girls can be seated in a row so that no 2 girls are two. Okay, listen here. In how many ways 5 boys and 3 girls can be seated in a row? Okay, there is one condition. How many boys are there? 5 boys and 3 girls can be seated in a row. So that one condition is very important. No 2 girls can sit together. So no 2 girls won't sit together. Okay, so you need to find. Okay, so 5 boys are there. So they can be seated in a row. Is it right? Row means there is a line. So NPR ways. So 5P5 ways they can sit. Okay. So in each arrangement 6 places are created. Okay. 6 places there will be created. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. I will mark and show for you solution. The 5 boys can be seated in a row in how many ways? You know NPR, is it right? 5P5. Okay, so 5P5 means 5 factorial ways. Okay, so in each arrangement, six places are created. Six places are created. I will show. Okay, so 6 places are created means how means here one boy is there. Boy must be there. Boy must be there. Boy, boy, boy. So totally how many boys are there? Boy, 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 boy. Okay. So in between there is that one you don't know, but they said 2 girls they won't sit together. So how many ways here it will be created? That only we are going to find first. So 6 places are there in S. 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 places are there. Okay, in the 6 places anywhere they can sit. Okay, so since girls they won't sit together, is it right? So since girls they won't sit together means how many places are there in for girls? 6 places are there, but how many girls only is there? 3 girls only there. Okay, so since no 2 girls are sit together, so we may arrange 3 girls in 6 places. Am I right? They said in the question, no 2 girls they won't sit together. So in between of the boys only they can sit. Is it right? So no 2 girls they won't together. So already here 6 places are there. Okay, for girls. So in that 6 places 3 girls can accommodate anywhere. Okay. So how many ways are there? This can be done in. So which implies 6p3 ways are there. Okay. So 6p3 ways are there. So total number of seating arrangement. Total number of seating arrangements is equal to, here already 5p5 is there, is it right? So that is 5 factorial into 6p3. Okay, that's equal to 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 6p3 means 6p3 means how will you write? NPR, what's the formula? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 the whole factorial. That's equal to 5 4s are 20. 20 into 6 into 6 factorial means how will you write 6 factorial? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So down 3 into 2 into 1. So this 3 2 will get cancelled. So what are the balance? 20 into 36. So 20 into 20 means how much will get? 2 2s are 4. 400 into 36. So 36 into 4 is it right? So 36 into 4 means 24. 2 3 4s are 12. 14. So that's equal to 14400. Got it? Okay, I will repeat again. So the question is, in how many ways 5 boys and 3 girls can be seated in a row so that no 2 girls are together? Okay, so no 2 girls they won't sit together. So totally 5 boys and 3 girls are there. Okay, so 5 boys can be seated in a row. Is it right? So they will be seated in a row means NPR, that is 5p5 ways. So there on 5 factorial is there. So then in each arrangement 6 places are created. There only 6 places I have created and I have shown. So here 2 girls they won't sit together, in the sense in that 6 place 3 girls can accommodate. So 6p3 ways. So how by the fundamental theorem, is it right? So fundamental theorem of multiplication, how will you do? 5 factorial into 6p3. So I have simplified and I got the answer as 14400. Have you got it? Okay, let's move to next question. Problem number 3. Okay, I am reading the question from your work. How many 6-digit telephone numbers can be constructed with the digits 0, 1, 2, 3? You take down the question from your book. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If each number start with 35, I will just explain, you need to do. Okay, so with the 35 and no digit disappear more than one digit appear more than once. I think same one problem we have did in example, is it right? So telephone number, so telephone number constructing one problem we have completed. Okay, so just I will explain this one, you need to do. Okay, okay, listen here, I will explain for you. So first what will you do? How many what they said, how many digits are there in a telephone number? They said 6 digits, is it right? So first you allot one box for that. 1 2 3 4 5 6. They said the numbers start from 35. Okay, the given numbers they gave 0 to 9. Okay, 3 and 5 have, so other than 3 and 5 how many numbers are there you need to find. So 3 and 5 if you are taking, other than that how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers are there. So 8 numbers are there. So in this 8 numbers we need to fill how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. I gave the answer also. So 8P4 we need to find out. So what's the value for 8P4? That's the answer. 8P4 how will I find? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Using this you can write down the answer. Understand, children? So you need to write the steps, everything. That's your work for you. So how will you do? So they said 35 is the starting of the telephone number. So apart from 35, remaining 8 numbers are there. So we need to fill 4 boxes. So 8 numbers we need to fill 4 at a time. So 8P4. So using the formula, if you simplify, you will get the answer. Okay, children? So let's stop the class today. So here 2 more problems are left, that is 4 and 5. I gave 3 and 6 homework for you. Please do the homework regularly. Read the lessons every day. Take down everything to your class. So please maintain your class correctly. So we meet in the next class. Thank you, children.